Sayreville, New Jersey.
We're kidding. Come back. Come back, we make babies.
We're making babies together. You didn't have them.
Come back.
I love you back.
You just called us.
Where's the... Hey, where's the meeting being held at? How you doing? Meeting's upstairs?
Meeting?
Yeah, me. Council me? Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey. Who's that?
It's the mayor.
Oh yeah, he looks important.
Yeah, he is important. He's the mayor.
How you doing,
How you
boss?
doing, Mr. Mayor?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
And
Nice to
you
see-
are?
Huh? The press.
Who at the press?
Just,
If you can't identify yourself, you're a security risk.
I'm a security risk? No, I'm not.
If you can't identify...
That's not true.
Public meeting.
No. This is my meeting,
Oh, you think so?
and I run this meeting.
Oh, so you think
And I
you-
don't... Okay, I'll just have a cup. You know, your opinion.
What did I do, sir? I was just waiting for the
That
meeting to
is
start.
No way to conduct what you're trying. You didn't even communicate with that.
Glenn?
So you get the police, and remember,
Hey.
Dan loves us. We went from the worst chief in this town to the first chief. And Chief Dan
How you
loves
doing?
us. This will be fun.
Good.
They already tried to.
Yeah, I don't
He's getting
know.
the
I don't know
police.
why he spoke
I'm
to
in
me.
nervous work right now because I have to have a bone marrow biopsy tomorrow. He thinks everything is good, but it's just fine.
He never said you had to identify yourself when you walked into this meeting with a mask. Why did he just pick on him?
It's alright. No. I wanna see how this plays out.
Oh, sure.
I'm going with a one-legged claim. Who's gonna hold
He's
my
going
leg?
to claim we're holding at the meeting. That's what he's going
Like,
to
you
say.
gonna hold my leg?
Is that what you get to hand the leg off?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of us will do it.
Okay, because I'm gonna sit up here. I'm gonna crawl out. I have gloves. Yeah, somehow we got disconnected.
Yeah, no, I have my mask on because Governor Murphy talks about flattening the curve.
You have your mask on for COVID.
No, I'll just smoke with, you know, I have medical
You're extended
marijuana,
to a
so
fucking hole.
I'll just smoke that
You got a
after.
mask on for COVID, like what?
All right.
That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about? How is that automatically? Why would you have to identify who he is to them?
Are we gonna have an issue
Not
here?
gonna have anybody in here. with a mask who won't identify themselves, they can submit open requests. But I consider it a security risk. This is a public meeting, and what's been going on across the meeting at public events, particularly with people who prefer to remain anonymous. I don't want them in the room. I feel unsafe.
This is my COVID mask.
So then you can stand outside the door. All right, stand outside the door.
I don't know why you had an
Stand
issue with
outside
me.
the
This is the first time we've ever met.
I asked you to identify yourself. Forget the mask. You won't identify yourself.
It's not, is
You
it
won't
public comments?
identify him.
Is it time for
He's
public
got a
comments?
mask.
You're making assumptions. You're making assumptions.
No, what I'm doing is I have public safety in mind. So if you can't comply, you will not be called on, and I'm going to.
Governor Murphy said you have to flatten the curve.
Open public meeting.
I'm trying to flatten the curve, sir.
Alcohol, unless you identify yourself to the officer, you guys go out the hall, because I consider you security.
Well, you need to have a mental health evaluation then, because I'm not violating the Fourth Amendment to exercise my First Amendment. I don't even know why you walked up to me and initiated contact with me.
This is hostile to us, and we're just guests. And he treated us very poorly. I just want to know.
I apologize.
That's not a constitutional order.
I don't know why.
I'll get a supervisor to make sure. Yeah, that's not legal.
So you guys never came in?
No, we weren't even in here.
Officer, name and badge number, because I will be over. I will.
You guys come out here, I'm just gonna make a phone.
I really want to go out there.
Name and badge number so I can 200 J Madera. Is your body camera on?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have it on.
Because Attorney General guidelines, you know, doing your First Amendment protected activity is not a crime, so he doesn't have his body camera on right now. I'm going back into the meeting. Watch out, look.
Almighty God, grant us the wisdom to make those decisions that are in the best interest of all our residents. May the Heavenly Father of us all bless those who have given the ultimate sacrifice in service to our nation, and may He watch over and protect our servicemen and women now guarding the gates of freedom. Salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So, the mask in particular is just it's a pullover mask for Blue Nose, and then the other guy has like
Officer.
Yes.
Officer, I was just standing out here when these guys weren't even in here, and the mayor approached me hostile, saying I have to identify myself to him. No, I don't. And I'm not identifying myself to you neither. I haven't committed a crime. State of New Jersey versus Camillo states if I don't commit a crime, I don't have to show you my ID.
I think he's going to take care of this because he's not going to. I think he gets followed.
To education and charities, and to contribute to the world understanding, goodwill, and peace.
Originally, I came in here out of COVID to flatten the curve. This is my First Amendment right, but now,
Yeah, I'm just,
even if I was masked like this, and I was the way you saw me.
Yeah.
So now I'm making my statement. Unfortunately, I'm making my statement.
I'm not saying that you're wrong in doing anything that you're doing.
That was absolutely wrong what he said to him. Family members could, no.
So what exactly was said to you that?
I have it all recorded. I didn't even know he was the mayor. He just walked right up to me and asked me what my name was. And I never tell anybody my name, especially strangers. I don't have to identify myself. Yeah. And I had only my mask like this, my COVID mask. But now I'm going to wear it like this to make a statement that it's my First Amendment right, because what he did to me was wrong. Before they came in, I was up here alone. I came here separate from everybody. I don't understand what that issue was, and you're going to see the footage later.
Okay, great, thank you. I'm going for attorney filling in for tonight. So So if indeed, because this is a public meeting, so you do have to identify yourself, because it's public record, therefore...
The Open Public Meetings Act does not say I have to identify myself. The Open Public Meetings Act says when it's a public time to speak, let them speak. When that time comes, that time will come. But everything's being recorded, and if I have to come, okay. So, like I said, I... Under Lozman, Officer under Lozman.
Excuse me, you're being impolite. We're having a conversation.
Okay. Is this a... And I'll file an Open Public Meetings Act
Again,
violation.
you're being impolite.
I'm talking to my friend.
I'm very calm.
I'm talking into the camera. I'm doing my news story.
I don't care about your
And I'm
camera.
talking
You're
into the
being
camera.
impolite.
Can I get through here?
I'm talking into the camera.
We're trying to get through
Sir, under Lozman v. Riviera Beach Supreme Court ruling, when it's my time to speak,
And who are you,
it's
sir?
my
I'm
time
sorry.
to speak.
I'm a member of the public.
How you doing, sir?
Court case back in March.
Excuse me, he's blocking my entry into the meeting. He's violating the Open Public Meetings Act. Who is this man that yelled at me 2 times? The council person. I'm entering back to the meeting. Huh? Hold on.
Let me just explain something.
Oh, sorry.
So, again, like, I don't know what happened before I got here, right? So
Yeah,
I know
you'll
what
see
you're-
the
I know-
footage.
Okay, I know what you're telling me as far as that as soon as the person came up to you,
So he knows I was wearing my mask like this. I'm separate from everybody else.
yeah, so as soon as the person came up to you, that you didn't know that was
I didn't know who he was.
Yeah, that's fine. I was just explaining to you. He I guess, asked you to identify yourself right away.
I told him I'm the press, and then he further kept pushing. I don't have to identify myself.
So as far as what they're...
I haven't committed a crime.
No, you didn't. As far as what they're saying is if you're not going to go over your microphone to speak, then you're fine with your mask, you're fine sitting there. The only
I am going to the microphone to speak. I want to let them know about my experience right now.
In any way hindering him from protecting himself.
He bullied me. He bullied me.
I know.
Right now, the COVID's rising again. I wanted to wear my mask, and he just walked up to me, claiming that. In fact, when it was my time to speak, I was going to identify myself, but now I'm not going to prove now this a statement. You don't have to. I attend council meetings all across New Jersey. You're allowed to be anonymous. Under Daniel's law, you don't have to give your name and address. Under Daniel's law, is this meeting being broadcasted on TV?
I believe this was recorded live.
A government agency can't rebroadcast your name and address under Daniel's law, so I'm not going to be given my name and address.
Hold on. I didn't get to finish explaining to you. So the only thing is that they're saying is that
They can violate my right, and I'll file a tort claim.
When we go up to speak, then we have to identify who we are, what our address is. That's what I just explained to you. The court case that I was involved in back in March, the judge ruled that anonymous communications under the OPMA Act, which is the umbrella of the law that they're under, anonymous communications are permissible. That's what was in the ruling, and that's what's in the Supreme Court. It's under the First Amendment. I've never had a town tell me that I can't exercise my First Amendment for not identifying who I am. It's an unlawful order. So if it's their position to have us removed, I'm just letting you guys know under those things. It's very important.
I know you want to get in there.
It's a very important night. It's a very important night.
And I just wanted to record that they were going to closed session. Is that unscheduled closed session?
You just said go to closed session.
Okay.
Chief Dan has our graces about coming to these meetings and redressing our grievances.
I can wear this mask if I want. I can wear this mask.
I just want you guys to know all that, so when the moment comes to speak, you guys are up to speed. So you guys can make your decision under what you're going to do when they decide to violate our rights. Because they just said they're going to do it. They're going to violate all our rights. They just said it and they have no problem doing it. So this is where you guys come into play. as individuals to stop them from their unlawful orders that they already said they're going to do. So this is a very important night for you guys. Please understand the stuff that we just said.
No, yeah,
These aren't ideas.
So you're
This is
saying
small.
that
This
they're
is small.
saying that if you don't go up there, identify yourself, they're gonna ask us to remove you.
I asked her what she meant by identify. I didn't know if it was a mask issue or what was going on. She said that
You can
if
say
don't
a
give your
fake name
and
in
you don't give
Middlesex
your
County.
address, that you're not going to be allowed to speak. So that's a big, big issue. So if you guys are going to remove us from an unlawful order, it's not going to end the way it's supposed to end.
You don't have to give your name and address when you go up there. Daniel's law. It's a violation of New Jersey state law. So, you know, Fourth Amendment. I don't have to allow you to violate my Fourth Amendment so I can exercise my First
Let's just
Amendment.
roll back for a second and remember what happened. We walked in and the mayor, in a hostile, aggressive manner, wanted him to identify himself with no indication that he wouldn't be identifying himself. He's wearing a mask.
I was
behind
like
the
this.
curb.
When he came, I was like
COVID.
this.
Yeah.
So that was a very hostile approach, and then we decided to call
Show
the
them
cops
how I
once you saw them
was.
here. So you see what's going on. We have a
No,
mayor
switch
who's incredibly...
camera.
Well, before, I just wanted to say we're going to be here anyways, so he didn't necessarily call for that, but
He said
as I was
here.
coming, he obviously made himself aware of what, or made me aware of what was going on.
I felt uncomfortable as he walked up to me. Officer Madera, I felt uncomfortable because if this door was me, he actually walked up to me where I had to actually walk around him like this and take a few steps back. You understand? So I don't know. You'll see it on my camera. I don't know who he is. I don't know why he approached me in the way he did. The funny thing is, I was going to give my name and address when it was my time to speak. But now I'm not going to, because now I'm not going to be bullied. The government is not allowed to bully me, and now I'm going to exercise my right to the fullest.
Be very, very intelligent about how you feel down, because we weren't doing anything other than just, showing up.
You know? Are they going to insinuate I'm with everybody else? This is my first time here. This is my first time here. I record council meetings all across the state of New Jersey. So, I don't know. I don't know. Do they have a problem with you guys or something? Like, what was?
We're listening to you guys right now. That's why we're not telling you guys you need to do this and that, because we're trying to clarify.
I think they get it, Chris.
You're gonna see my recording, and it absolutely makes no sense. I mean, I don't know why he was so aggressive with me. You know, I'm a polite guy. If I knew he was the mayor, I would have shook his hand, whatever. But when you walk up to someone like this, tell me what your name is. I mean, that's a little bit creepy, bro. That's a little bit creepy. And I'm not...
You guys saw it?
I was with them.
Bro, I'm not apologizing for that.
No,
I'm not...
Why would you have to apologize?
You know,
What if he went up to the mayor and tried that same hostile approach?
Yeah.
That would be distasteful beyond belief.
Yeah, obviously.
Regardless of the mayor or
you
the
know what?
citizen or whoever it may be.
Should I turn off and show him the footage?
I don't think at this point.
Because I want to keep continuous footage.
Just keep it rolling.
Yeah, well, just so you know, now I'm recording because it's more of like...
Thank you. Attorney General guideline says once you have interaction with the public, you need to record the interaction.
This is why this discussion is taking place, so the right thing winds up happening.
Even though it's not a criminal interaction, I think the mayor is trying to get his legal team to kind of swing it in that direction now. I don't know. Does the mayor know you that for some reason he's afraid of the comments people are going to make or something?
To me.
Yeah, as far as like the previous occasions, because the one time that I worked it, which wasn't recent, it was maybe a couple months ago, you came here, you went up there, and
I remain anonymous.
Yeah,
no problem.
So what do you think?
Why do I think something's different now?
Yeah, or
I don't want to say that was like stupid, but when people do stupid things, I can't say why. When people do dumb things, I don't know what's in it.
Yeah, Officer 213, man. You're going to see my footage. I really don't understand what happened, bro.
I don't know what... I should have... I don't really know what happened before I got here.
If I would have known you was the mayor, you know, hey, I would have...
Maybe that was the
hey, how you doing? What's up?
Like I said,
but I don't know who this guy is. It's a pretty big, intimidating guy. And he just walked up to me like this.
Yeah, I was...
What's your
I was
name?
here during Mayor Kilpatrick when I originally remained anonymous.
I don't even have to identify as the press. I told him I'm the press. Once I tell him I'm the press, all right, leave me alone.
Now you have to state the law.
But he wants me, I don't have to identify. What is he trying to say? I have to give my name, my full name?
They have a, I don't know if it's their rule or.
No, their policy doesn't their policy doesn't trump the law. The Open Public Meetings,
I'm telling you this.
Open Public Meetings Act says when it's the public's time to speak, let them speak.
This tonight.
It's an unreasonable restriction
Because he was
to tell me I have to allow you to violate my Fourth Amendment so I can exercise my First Amendment. They're allowed to create policies.
So what are they saying? We have to identify ourselves?
They want you guys to, yes, so.
They're allowed to create policies.
That's not the law, that's.
They're allowed to create.
Again, we're not saying that that's
They
the law
are
right now,
allowed to
we're just
create.
saying what they're
No, no.
saying.
They are allowed to create policies, but the law says they can't be unreasonable policies. So, in terms of giving your name and address, that's a violation of my Fourth Amendment. I don't have to allow the government to violate my Fourth Amendment to exercise my First Amendment. That's the whole reason why when people file OPA requests, they allow them to do it anonymously. Keep in mind, Officer Madera, when I came out, I was actually truly going to give my name and address, but now I want to test to see. Now I want to see what's going on. And when you see the footage,
Have a relationship with the community, as much as they can, I'm sure.
that was nuts, bro. This guy is nuts. You know what? Because I'm recording here, maybe I can show here.
It's up to you, yeah, absolutely. Like I said,
Hey, Mikey. I'm already recording here. Should I show him the body camera of how hostile and aggressive the guy came up to me?
Close the door. Yeah, you know what? It's just people are going to be coming out.
yeah, go ahead.
Can I file a harassment charge on the mayor? Yo, Lefty, I'm filing a harassment charge on the mayor.
You got it all on film. Yeah, you have it.
Tell me when they come back out. I'm gonna show them my body camera. Okay.
Screen on there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No. All right, so this is just me walking in the building. I walked in the building by myself. I came alone. At first, I couldn't figure out where to go.
Yeah, if you've never been here.
That's them too.
There's
They
only
were,
like one
yeah,
sign
yeah.
out there.
They were screaming at me. No, the sign was kind of weird because
Yeah,
they told when I was outside, they told me the second floor. Then when I was on the second floor, that said the third floor.
There's just like one small
You
paper
know?
that says all meetings or something like that. So.
Let me fast forward it for you. I didn't bother nobody. You know. You want to see too, boss? Yeah, man. I'm just. Here I am, just trying. You'll see me go up and down the stairs just for a quick second or two, because that's just the figure. That's my first time. I don't know where the meeting's being held at.
That's all he's wearing?
Yeah, that's how I came.
I know.
No, you're allowed to be.
But no, I want to wear it full face just to make the point. Can you see how I want to show you how he approached me, sir. I didn't know he was the mayor. But if someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, give me your what's your name?" and I don't know who you are, I don't have to. I did identify as the press because I thought he's a pretty big guy. I felt intimidated. I don't even have to do that. But yeah, you remember as he was when he was coming out through the glass, I said to him, "Who's that guy?" He looks important. He's like, "Oh, he's the mayor."
They said to us that when we go to speak,
It was almost 7 o'clock. I was just waiting for the meeting to start.
Explain that under the OPMA, which is the law that's under the umbrella of anonymous communications are heavily protected from the First Amendment. You don't have to exchange a word that anything so that's required. These are simple things. It's the basic fundamental. And I explained to these two that I was reporting things back in March. The judge, part of his ruling
I don't want no
was
problems
that
with
anonymous
nobody.
communications are permissible under the OPMA, which is what they have to follow. The mayor got very emotional when he saw him. Got very hostile. Then it turned into telling him that we're not
See how I walked around and he was too close?
So it got weird quick, all because the mayor got emotional about seeing him and him not identifying himself right here.
I actually felt intimidated, so I walked around so I can take a couple steps away from him.
That's why I wanted to.
I'm not here for no trouble. I don't know the mayor. I don't have anything against the mayor.
Bad spot, a real bad spot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play that game.
Yeah.
Everybody wears COVID masks. It is what it is. He's found
Yes, I mean,
as long as you're not disruptive and give them a reason to remove you, there's absolutely no reason for you guys to remove him.
I could have been rude to him. I could have been rude to him. And I chose to take the polite way, and he's still acting all weird, boss.
By doing something like that.
You know what I'm saying? I could have told him to go F himself. You understand? I can't be arrested for that.
That would have been something that gives grounds to remove.
No, there is no grounds. You can't under the Rosenfeld versus New Jersey. You
No,
cannot
I'm just
remove
saying like
somebody.
that would have been a reason to be like, all right, this guy's acting a certain way, but you're not.
You know?
I've just gotten so far from just people being people to each other. I don't need to see, but I trust you. It's okay.
Yeah, I just showed this officer, brother. So I was chilling right here. All right, I was chilling right here. As the guy came back down, I was like, hey, what's up, boss? And he came real close into my personal space where, well, not like that, but I walked around him like this just so I can take 3 steps back. Because, I mean, why are you so close to me? Why are you demanding my name?
He said, who are you?
The funny thing is, Sergeant, I was going to give my name when I went up there, okay, but now I don't have to because the Open Public Meetings Act says you don't have to give your name and address. It says when it's the public time to speak, let them speak, but they're coming back out.
4 times I was here, I made an
Hold this, Mikey, so I can record.
Why? Not that it matters either, but why they're recording? Just because these are recorded anyway.
Yeah, but this is for my own personal account.
Okay.
Yeah, they never gave me any problems the last 4 meetings I remained anonymous, so I don't
His issue is the mask and not identifying yourself?
Correct, and I was wearing the mask like this.
He
at
said
that
he didn't
moment
feel
in time.
safe. He said if they're not willing to show their face, then I don't
And
feel
this is
safe.
before the other guy came in with his mask, but I mean, what do I have to do with another person?
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
And it's not even that, he didn't even see that person. He didn't even know that guy was in the building.
The meeting has started, I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna, yeah.
You guys listen together, as long as you're not disruptive.
It doesn't matter.
You're all good? You know what I mean?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
As long as they're not disruptive.
Sergeant, I'm gonna file a harassment charge on, I don't care if he's the mayor. You can't sue people.
So at this time feels that it is a public threat. It is a threat to their safety if the meeting were to continue, should the members not identify themselves. On the advice of council, I am advising that they adjourn the meeting if as the council has voted that based on their
All right, is there a motion?
Run.
Is there a second?
Wow.
What's going on?
Roll call?
Councilperson Roberts.
Yes.
Dalka.
Yes.
Polisi.
Yes.
Sinarski.
Yes.
Zabrowski.
Sorry about this, everyone, but I do feel, in lieu of what's happening across the country, that people, I don't care about the mask, it's the refusal to identify that it is a threat.
It's not my time to speak yet. It wasn't my time to speak yet.
No.
I don't have to identify myself when a stranger walks up to me. Stranger danger. You're a disgrace, Mayor O'Brien. I'm sorry about this, but you're gonna see the video. He walked up to me, intimidated me, and told me I had to identify myself outside. I told him I'm a member of the press. I'm separate from everybody else.
Mr. Mayor, we're all proud of your council. We'll be back.
Absolutely disgusting. I'm not allowed to wear this mask. I mean, I'm sorry about this, but
I can't, the mask is a little.
Governor Murphy told me we need to flatten the curve, and winter time's coming back up. I'm not with that.
Hey, would you escort them out, please? The meeting is over.
Everyone has to go then.
The only one hiding something is you, Mr. Mayor.
All right, guys, come on.
Everything good they take away.
I know, I want to record everyone leaving too. I know, I'm recording everyone leaving too.
These guys go around.
Is she the attorney? Is she the attorney?
But come on, everybody's getting up.
If she's the borough attorney, she should have advised the mayor that people are allowed to wear masks COVID-19.
You can wear a mask, but you gotta identify yourself.
Yeah, when it's the time. When it's, I don't have to identify myself when you just walk up to me randomly. I'm walking out. I don't have to. But he said something, made a statement, and I'm responding to the statement. May I finish responding to the statement?
We're not gonna keep doing this, all right?
I can't even remember what the response was anyway. So, you know, you just, I don't know why you guys bothering me.
What happened?
No, the mayor made a statement to me. I was trying to respond, and the cops are blocking my response.
But let's work our way out to everybody's going.
Yeah, they're going. Okay.
You know, you guys were in the news for reducing the public speaking time, and I go to council meetings all across New Jersey to record when there's controversies, and you know,
They're squared away. And the mayor
and he can't, and Mayor Bryan, he can't say nothing about his mask because when he walked up to me, he didn't know he was in the building. He just walked up to me like this and says, "What's your name? Identify yourself." I don't have to identify myself. Does he have a problem with people wearing COVID masks?
Because you're able-bodied.
No more meeting. Let's go home.
You know, and I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back because this is disgusting and this is gonna be aired. Mayor O'Brien, this is gonna be aired on YouTube and the whole world is gonna see what a tyrant you are and how you came and violated my space. You violated my 6-foot space, sir. And you saw that. Now he said I made a threat. Did you hear me make a threat?
Oh, I didn't hear what he said.
Did you hear me make a threat?